Hi everyone, Mary Lou Andre back again for our August edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. And tonight is our annual 7 beauty, wellness, and style ideas to help you get ready for fall. Now there is plenty of summer left. I'm actually on beautiful Cape Cod tonight. I'm so happy to be here. It's very hot, hence my hair being thrown back in a ponytail. It has been so hot and humid here on the Cape, but I'm so happy to be here. And I just love the month of August because you can really, summer to me just settles in my bones. I really love the month of August, but being in the fashion and style business, I definitely have an eye towards fall for myself, for our clients. So what I like to do right around August 1st is really shake up my wardrobe again so that it can carry me through this beautiful month of August with a nod towards September, which will be here. Some of you love, put in the chat if you're a summer fan, if you're waiting for fall, but I promise you in the next 30 minutes, I will give you plenty of ideas that you can implement in a way that works for you. So I'm Mary Lou Andre. I'm the owner and founder of Dressing Well. Hello, Sarah Zengo, our senior stylist, is over in the chat. Say hello over there, Sarah. And please let us know where you're calling in from. We'd love to know that. And as we're going along and you have questions, Sarah's going to put some links in the chat as well. Let us know what is resonating with you. I just find that when we can have a conversation where everybody kind of gets in on it, it's definitely more productive and more valuable to everybody on the call. So a couple of announcements before we dive into our 7 trends, our 7 picks. We have had a very busy August. We always take the summer months where it's a little bit quieter to look at all of our programs, our marketing, our client services. And this summer, we really took a big look at our Dressing Well Insiders program. If you are a Dressing Well Insider, please put on the call what you love about that program. I know there's lots of you that are in that program on tonight's program. But we have made some incredible upgrades that will be launching in September. And if you're not already an insider, if you join this month, you will get locked in at the current pricing. And the current pricing for that program, we have kept it affordable. We have no intention of changing that, but it's $24.99 a month, $249 a year, which gives you 2 free months. And it is a great way to augment the live show, to get coaching, get more access to our team, be in a community of like-minded women. They are so awesome. We have a private Facebook group where you can post outfits, and Sarah and I come on and comment, and there's so many fashionistas in that membership that you're getting their perspective as well. The other changes that we're making is our Dressing Well self-study. I shot there about 3 years ago. Everyone in that program is going to get access to that. That's a $99 value. So if you're already in the program, as soon as we launch the new portal and get that up, you'll have access. And if you're joining the program for the first time, you too will have access to that. So we have a new portal. We have 2 instead of 1 Q&A sessions. We're going to have 2 a month. Again, the Facebook group. And we also have some in-person and virtual events, special events in that program. And we just got, last week, we took a group of our insiders to Rentham Outlet Malls. What a blast. If you went with us, put in the chat what your biggest finds were. I have so much show and tell here. I'm definitely going to get into what I picked out at Rentham. And just to let you know, again, people really like the thought process around everything we do. I have been here on the Cape for most of the month of August. I went back to Needham to get ready to go to Rentham last week, and I practice what I preach. I really said what I need the most in my wardrobe right now is exercise clothes. I do a lot of biking. As soon as the fall hits, I'm definitely doing more hiking with my Susie Q pup who's sitting here with me. Hello, Susie Q. So I was like, I really don't need any more summer dress-up clothes. I've got enough things to wear out socially. I have enough things for work. I'm not that busy in the month of August. Got my wardrobe pretty set in the professional arena for fall. But what I decided to do is get uber focused at Rentham on exercise clothes, athleisure wear. And I also hit the Nordstrom sale and I picked up a Barley. This is my new Barley sweatshirt in the color of the moment. We're calling it Bark. A lot of people are calling it Espresso. That's our number one pick tonight, by the way, is a lot of you, we did the poll on Sunday night and we asked you what you wanted to know about. And a lot of people said they wanted to know some new, fresh ideas for base neutral, and chocolate brown is really it. But I went to the Nordstrom sale and I got this Barley. I always update with Barley because it's a brand that I really love. It fits me well. It's comfortable. Last year I got a deep plum Barley set. I bought that one in September. It was long sleeve. Decided to do a short sleeve chocolate brown this year. And then when I went to Rentham, it was really easy to take advantage of the incredible coupons and savings. We have a very good relationship with Simon Malls, and boy, did they come through for us. But I was able to maximize my dollars and really buy things that I needed just by doing a little bit of the prep before I went to the mall. So that is a big part of our dressing well methodology that many of you have studied and have implemented in your own life. And I just want to share with you one of the reasons why we're giving everybody in insiders the dressing well method is that we really feel like it's an incredible foundation. It's our 5 proprietary steps. You know, match your wardrobe to how you actually live, get organized, understand the foundations of fit, fabric, function, and flair, understand how to shop, and understand how to accessorize. So just a little aside that I wanted to share with you right off the top of the bat is everything gets easier. You can really incorporate the trends much more cost effectively when you have an organized approach to dress and you really match your wardrobe with how you actually live. So my announcements really are all about insiders. Anybody that joins on the call tonight is going to get a free copy of my book, Ready to Wear, an expert's guide to choosing and using your wardrobe. It follows the Dressing Well Self-Study video course is really follows the book. So we were talking about what we could do to get a couple more people in insiders tonight. So if you join the program tonight, Sarah will get a link in the chat, $24.99 a month, $249 annually. You get 2 months for free. We are relaunching it big time. It's 3 years old in September. Boy, does time move. And to celebrate this 3rd anniversary, we are revamping it, enhancing it, and the price is going to increase in mid-September. So if you are interested in joining us this fall, definitely get in, and then you will be grandfathered at the price that you join at. So my insiders that are on the line, give that program some love and let people know why it is the biggest no-brainer in terms of the links that you get monthly, the stylist time, the Q&A sessions, the Facebook group. And again, now we're giving you a portal and we're also giving you the Dressing Well method. So on with the show tonight, the 7 beauty, wellness, and style ideas to really help you finish August strong. So first on the list, and I've already mentioned it, is chocolate brown. It is everywhere. We love it because you can definitely wear it now and wear it later with a lot of ease. So the way that I like to incorporate chocolate brown into my own wardrobe this time of year is I love to do it with white. So I've got my white jeans, and I upgraded my white jeans when I was over at the Nordstrom sale. I know the brands that fit me well, and I know how to pounce on a bargain. My white jeans, and actually my white sneakers too, have really gotten a workout since about, oh my goodness, April. So I got a fresh pair to take me into fall and to be a little bit more crisp. And whenever I add something new, I retire or put other things into a different category. So a couple of other ideas with chocolate brown. Now I'm at the Cape and I don't have my whole wardrobe, and it really truly is amazing how you can shop in your own closet, especially when you've got one color that you're incorporating. So what I did was, again, this is a Varley athleisure wear, and I bought it with shorts this year. Why shorts? Because I bought it early in August. I bought it last week, so the first week of August. There's a lot of summer left. I also noticed that I have not bought new shorts in a while. Short styles have changed a little bit. They're definitely more of an A-line, and I love to have a set. Put in the chat if you love a set. If you still got some vacation time, if you travel a lot in the fall. I have a lot of weddings. I'm going out to Lenox in September. This is just so awesome to have a set and you're ready to go. Now I can wear this. The other thing is I always have some camisoles, like this little white cami. So I can even put a more substantial t-shirt under this and take this off when it gets real hot. Wear it with the shorts. If you do buy one with a long sleeve, it is easier to tie it around your neck. But I got the shorts. I'll show you. I love shorts with sweaters in August and September as well. So I started with the set. I also got this at the Nordstrom sale, just these really nice brown athleisure pants. They're nice, they're not quite as fitted. Again, I was thinking of all the traveling I'm doing. These are great on an airplane. They're great in an Airbnb with a lot of people. They're great in a hotel. So I grabbed that because I needed some bottoms. And again, I was on a real casual athleisure wear kick. Then just hanging around, I've had this top. This top just happened to be in my travel bag. I bought this spring, but this is the chocolate brown again. And when I do it, on my list for fall will definitely be chocolate brown jeans. It's a little too early for me to go into chocolate brown jeans, but you can just tell that I can wear it with the white jeans right now. I could even do this with the chocolate brown shorts. But again, I just went through my closet and said, what do I have with brown in it? And all of a sudden you start to make outfits very easily. This time of year with the chocolate brown, I also love adding, an earring with a little bit of turquoise. And I had my 35th anniversary last Monday, and I bought these earrings, believe it or not, at Jordan Marsh for my honeymoon. So I definitely hold on to things that I think are great. And I love these little earrings. I got them at Jordan Marsh in 1991, and they're still going strong. So I do because I want to do things in a fresh and nuanced way, and I don't want to have to carry a ton of stuff around with me. So I wanted to show you that. And then I also I got these brown sandals, and I love them. Now, if you've been hanging around on the show for a while, you know that I'm not a super fan of flip-flops anymore, but the reason I got these is that for the coverage. These are very secure on my foot. They're a really high-end brand, and you do a lot of times get what you pay for. My Birkenstocks that I wear, I had them on today, I got them in 2019, and the more I break them in, the more comfortable and safe they are. So what I'm gonna do, I just got these. I will definitely go out on my driveway and scuff them up a little bit. But again, this is that bark, that espresso, and you can tell that even with my white linen pants and the dark brown, it's just very appropriate for August, but it definitely gives you that rich late summer feel. The next thing that I did, so these are my Amazon belts. Those of you that have been on the show for a while know that I love my Amazon belts. Sarah, we should have put these. By the way, our blog came out today, and all 7 categories are in the blog, and Sarah did an incredible job illustrating that. So all of the links are in the blog, and then I'm just giving you a couple of examples from my own closet. But I had this in my travel bag, and I went in, and I didn't even realize I had chocolate brown, but here it is. And you can just see if I do a white, this pant, this is like my favorite linen full leg. If I put the chocolate brown here with the chocolate brown sandal, and then I had a scarf hanging around here. This little scarf, the square scarves are really in, but if I put that on, I love the chocolate brown also with a lot of the striped shirts. I like it with light blue. But if I put that scarf on and then put a linen shirt, put the brown belt, you see where I'm going. Everything starts to talk to each other. And these belts, I have them literally in every color. They're just great. They give a lot of waist interest. They're stretchy and they really hold you in. So I think that's all I had on the chocolate brown. And this was also in my travel bag. This is a very old Cole Haan clutch that I really like. Now this light brown is still around, but the dark chocolate is definitely trumping it a bit. There's a lot of dark brown in that. I don't know if you can see it. And because of the textures, I can still do that. And then I also love like a fisherman net feel. This is a bag I've had for a while. I haven't really used it much this summer, but I was just playing around in my closet, again, shopping in my closet. And I do have a fisherman sweater that I can throw on. I don't have it right here, but and then even I grabbed my kind of chocolate brown, loves to be with the textured, grainy fabrics and finishes. So that, oh my goodness, my necklace is coming off. Sorry about that. And again, the layering, the zipping, chocolate brown, do it with the fisherman's net, the linen, see what else you have. And then the last thing I'll show you is I have had this skirt in my wardrobe for, oh my goodness, so many years. I just love it. I got it at a little boutique many, many years ago, and it always looks new with whatever I put it with. So I was playing around and I put it with this chocolate brown t-shirt, which is really gonna get a lot of wear. And that, and just updating your accessories. Just updating your accessories makes everything really fresh and new. So I will keep going here. So the next one is farm to table dressing. And we've done this before in our blog, but what I mean by that is really taking advantage of the gorgeous colors that are out now. From eggplant to olive green to tomato red to roasted corn. If those aren't some of your best colors, go into blueberry, but adding those colors in strategically. And I'll give you an example of how I did it. This is a pair of pants that I just bought when I was on vacation in South Carolina. And they're the olive green denim. They're pretty light, so I'm gonna probably start wearing them this month. I haven't been in denim too much, it's been so hot. But this is what I mean by, you put the cherry tomato t-shirt with it. And then you have the white jean jacket. So you're still very much in summer. Isn't that a pretty combination? And then when I was playing around, I had bought these beads for something. Somebody that was on the Insider's Call last week asked me what the trends were in necklaces. And there's definitely a lot of layering, but there's also a lot of beads. So I could throw these beads on with it. And it's all about layering this time of year because it's going to start to get cool at night. So that's what I mean about that farm. Is another one of my combinations. That's what I mean about that farm to dinner dressing is what I like to call it. But this is, this is that corn color, that roasted corn. Green, by the way, is a really big color coming in for fall. But one of my sons gave this to me. It's got a little fish on it. See the little, I put this together and I have a pair of straight jeans. They're like, oh my goodness, 10 years old, but they're really back in style. And I put them on with this and it just works, all right? And for you, those of you that some of the earthy colors aren't for you, I really like, this is what I mean like by blueberry And this is what I call more of a sunset orange. So I hope I gave you some ideas in that department. Number 3 is summer skincare. And the older I get, the more attention I spend to all sorts of skincare. I am very, very loyal to Rodan & Fields. I've been using that brand for myself for a really long time. But I saw that my friend Christine Edmonds popped in on the call. Hello, Christine. She and I were talking about what we buy. I do buy a lot of products on Instagram, just things that catch my eye. So I thought I would show you some of the things that I think are just fantastic. So if you have not discovered Trader Joe skincare, this is the facial sunscreen, and this is the body sunscreen. It's clear. It goes on clear. It doesn't get all over your clothes or all over your face. And they say that the product is the same as Goop. It's completely clear. It feels so nice. But this is always in my beach bag, in my cosmetic bag, and I love the body gel as well. If you haven't been to Trader Joe's in a while, definitely go over. I love their facial toner. This is just a really nice mist, and not only does it feel great this time of year in this weather, it really sets your makeup. And this is a fraction of the price that you would pay if you went to one of the more higher end skincare departments. And the other product that I am absolutely in love with at Trader Joe's is their hand cream and their hand serum. If you've been on the show for a while, you know I love a good serum. So sometimes I just put the serum on at night, but if you do the serum and the hand cream, it's just such an awesome combination. And I love the products, and I love the way there's no scent. I love my Trader Joe products. So I wanted to mention those. The other one that I just discovered, and a big shout out to Valerie Pettit, if you're on the call, Valerie, say hello in the chat. I read every single message, by the way. And don't forget, if you join Dressing Well Insiders tonight, Sarah will put the link in there. You're going to be locked in at the $24.99 price, and you're also going to get a free copy of my book. We just had Penguin is my publisher. They just sent me 25 new books this month, so I said, why not give a couple out to people that, people that jump on this special early. I'm happy to send you a book. But so this is Rodan & Fields, and I'm already a big customer of theirs, and I had never tried their foaming summer self-tanner. And oh my goodness, I love it. So it's foam, and so it's not sticky, and then I just put it on and I wash my hands, and I wait probably 10 minutes before getting dressed. And because I'm Irish and I don't get very tan, I'm a little tan right now, it's about as tan as I get, I just love how this evens out my skin. So thank you, Valerie. This made it on our list, and I am a super fan of this product. The other one that I wanted to share with you is this crazy soap. Now, I got this on Instagram, and I've already reordered it. It's Superfood Soap by Stem and Soul. And again, if you did not see our blog today, Sarah, please link to the blog. I'm sure you are. We have the blog with the same name as the live, seven beauty, wellness, and style ideas to get you set for summer. And I can't believe it. So if you take your hands right now and look at both of your hands, and I had never recognized this. The one on the right has very few dark marks. The one on the right has more because it's the one that is closest to the sun when I drive. So this product is the promise of this product is that it dulls the dark spots. And honest to goodness, I am on week 6 using this product, and I have seen a noticeable difference. So now I have this by both my kitchen sink and my bathroom sink, and I have it in my bathroom shower. They suggest that you use it on your whole body. I had just been using it really on my hands, but I'm becoming a super fan of the Superfood Soap. You can go online and look up all the awesome products. I have very sensitive skin, and a lot of times I can't, they're just too harsh for me and I break out. I've had no problems with this product, and it is so affordable. So that made the list this year. And then the last two that I wanted to share, this one I am really having a lot of fun with. This is Mama Bear lotion, and it's magnesium lotion. So a couple months ago, I started getting not severe pain, but definitely in my lower legs. It was one night I woke up with some cramping. So this, I've been doing it almost every night. I put this on my feet and on my calves, and I have noticed a difference. So if you're somebody that, I have had all my blood work done, and I am not deficient in magnesium or potassium, but I do sometimes run low in iron. And my doctor, I showed her this, and she's like, why the heck not? She looked at the ingredients, and again, it's magnesium. So if you're somebody that needs some soothing at night, the other thing is I have a stand-up desk, so I'm at my desk standing up, and I think that's probably where some of the discomfort comes from. I'm using this product all the time, and I love it, and it's called Mama Bear Magnesium Cream. And then the last one, if Elaine Stokes is on the line, Elaine is a good client of ours, she turned me on. She bought this for me at Christmas time. It's called OC, or Osea maybe, I'm saying it wrong. This is all over the internet, but it is an oil, and I am an oil fan because I run dry. And put in the chat if you're aware of this brand. I just love it. I am also sold on this. So those are my summer skincare ideas and a little bit of wellness in there. And then number 4 is Seasonless Sunnies. So I was kind of thinking about, end of summer, you guys definitely like the style tips. Why not put on your agenda to stop by a mall store or a local eyewear store and try on some sunglasses? Now, I don't have all of mine down here, but I have a collection. These are my round ones. They're kind of cute. I haven't worn them. I'm looking at myself on the camera. Maybe I will start wearing those. I have these kind of fun cat ones with a little bit, the year that I was wearing a lot of lavender. My son graduated from Holy Cross, which is a big purple school. These are a little bit more of a cat eye. I have a whole collection. These are more of an oversized. Again, I like the lighter colors with my skin, but they have the, where's the other ones I have? These are really popular. These are kind of broken. I think somebody left them here. These were never mine. But I always like to mention sunglasses because, yes, we wear them a lot in the summertime, but they really are a year-round staple. So why not hop on that when all the styles are so prevalent in the stores, and you can pay a lot of money for sunglasses, and you can get, I remember I got these at, oh my goodness, I think the Gap, and they were really affordable, and I wore them a ton. The other thing I love, and this was one of our finds last year, and these are in the link. Sarah can share the links. And again, the blog, go over to dressingwell.com/blog, and these cases are awesome. So it's a double eyeglass case, and I put my sunglasses in one and my reading glass in the other, and I'm able to put this in my beach bag. I just love having a reminder that I need my sunglasses and my reading glasses. I'm a big go to the beach with my book. So I love this little product. This I got on Amazon, less than $20, and it's one of my favorite things. The other thing is, isn't it pretty, the pink with the chocolate brown? My eye just goes to that naturally. So that's Seasonless Sunnies. Have a blast. The next one is Nutrition on the Go. So those of you that are clients that have been in some of our group programs and have been on this program, I did a cleanse January 1. I decided to approach my New Year's wellness very differently. Instead of going and getting a gym membership, I decided to tackle things from the inside. And I have become a huge fan of Arbonne. And Claudia O'Regan, if you're on the line, say hello. You are my Arbonne coach. You have run some programs for our clients. But these are the 3 products I use every single day, and they've really been life-changing. So the first one is the Essential Meal Replacement Protein Shake. It comes in a bag like this. Me being me, I put it in my own container, and look at this, was full last week. My husband now loves this product. So this has so many, it's 25 grams of protein, I think. You know, all of us need to be getting more protein. But I love that I can start my day with a smoothie. And I do put milk in mine. I don't use dairy, I use almond milk, and I put frozen blueberries and strawberries and raspberries and all that good stuff. But you can also, when I travel, I can just take a little, even in a baggie, and put it with water and shake it, and I have my protein on the go. So I love this product so much. My husband lost 15 pounds in 2 months doing one meal replacement with this product. And I was talking to Christine again. Hello, Christine. I hope you're still on the line. When she came to visit me this summer, this Arbonne is not the cheapest protein on the market. Again, I do it for health and nutrition as much as convenience. But I did, Claudia, block your ears. I did order another protein on social media, and it came, and my husband was like, oh my God, that tastes like cardboard. So I threw it out because nobody in my house would eat it. And, you know, sometimes sticking to what works. This one just is really delicious, and I love the ingredients, all clean ingredients. If you like any of this stuff, Sarah's putting the links in the chat. Again, it's in the blog. And my other two favorite Arbonne products, this is my absolute favorite. It's Energy Fizz. So it's got a little bit of natural caffeine in it. I have this about 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and it's just my treat. I only have one a day. Some people have them in the morning with tea, people that are trying to cut down on caffeine. I still have a half a cup. When I did the cleanse, I cut out coffee, but I still have about a half a cup of coffee in the morning because I just love my coffee routine. But I have these in my car. I have these in every single beach bag. You just put them in a water bottle, shake it, and they're delicious. And we've had clients that were really trying to break the Diet Coke habit, and this product really did it for them. So I use that one. And the other one that I love, again, thank you to Claudia, because I didn't think I needed this, is the sports hydration. So I do a lot of biking, a lot of walking, a lot of hiking, and it has been really hot this summer. And the same thing, I always have these with me, and I put it in a water bottle, and it's just so refreshing. So that's what I'm gonna say about nutrition on the go. These are my go-to products. If those work for you, if you have any questions, reach out. And Claudia is always just a call away as well. So we're starting to wind down on time here. So number 6, when I was really thinking about what are the calls that I'm getting right now, what are people really thinking about, what are our clients thinking about, it's definitely weddings are still going strong. So I think weddings used to be really big in the spring and the summer, and I've seen a shift. First of all, it's year round now. There's so many weddings. Put in the chat if you've got a wedding coming up. But I put on number 6, wedding guest accessories. I don't have any of my wedding accessories here at the Cape. Sarah did a great job in the blog if you want to see some of her picks. But what I find is, for instance, I have a lot of weddings coming up, and I'm wearing pretty much, I have 9 weddings, and I'm wearing pretty much 3 to 4 dresses for all of those weddings. And what it comes down to, I have a really pretty black dress that I love, and I wore it in May to a wedding with a light pink shawl, jewelry, sandals. I've worn that dress to a winter wedding with high boots. So I really feel that wedding guest accessories needs a call out right now, because sometimes when you just change out the accessories, and I see accessories changing, the shapes of bags are changing, the jewelry, the shoes. I think that's just a really great reminder if you're somebody that has a lot of weddings. If you don't have weddings, it's still a great idea. Everybody seems to have some kind of special event. Just, you know, I had a client the other day, and she said, she's got 2 kids getting married, and she goes, oh, I thought I had it. I thought I had it all done. And she kept saying to me, for the bridal shower, I think was in New York City, she said, oh, I got that. And she said, you know, I just grabbed a bag and it was silly. The event was pretty dressy. I had a really dressy dress on, and I really wish that I had just updated that. So I sent her a bunch of stuff. She bought a few. It's just really nice to have that under control so that you're ready when the time when the time comes. And then number 7, and then we will wrap up. I hope 1, 2, 3, maybe all of these ideas are resonating. You put in the chat what your biggest takeaways are. Again, I read them all. Say hello. Let us know where you're calling in from. But these are just when I sat down and put this blog together, and I have a lot of fun doing this. I really try to put myself in the place of our customers, our audience, and was just thinking, where are the challenging parts of getting dressed, especially when it's hot, especially when you're trying to transition your wardrobe. And I had a friend here this weekend, and it just got buggy. Like in the last couple of weeks, it's crazy how buggy it is down here. And she said, oh, have you ever heard of those mosquito scarves? And honest to goodness, I was like, oh my God, I have one. I had 4 at one point, but I give them out like candy, but I still have one left. And I went and got it. And she used it while I was doing the dishes. And then when I went outside and joined everybody, she's like, put it on. And honest to goodness, this darn thing worked. I had it all over my body and my legs, but you can add color with these. You can wear them in many different ways. I love how it's matching the chocolate brown, but they are treated with mosquito. Sarah can get this in the chat, and I can't even tell you. What is it? I think they're on Amazon, if I'm correct, Sarah. Insect shield, and they really do work, and they're pretty. So I thought that's a good accessory enhancement that really can add value. I already showed you the double eyeglass case. That's my favorite. And then in the blog, I included one of my favorite accessory enhancement. And I cannot find them. I ordered a new package to have here on the show tonight. Amazon delivered them, and I've looked all over this house. I had them in my hand on Monday, and I can't find them. But they're in the blog. So again, go to dressingwell.com/blog. If you're not getting our blog, put blog in the chat, and we'll send you a link to sign up. But they're like little lobster clips with magnets. So you know when you can never get your necklace on? Well, I can never get my necklace on. You attach it to the end of the necklace, and you never have to worry about sitting there trying to catch the necklace. I know a lot of people that live on their own, or as we get older, our fingers are not as nimble. I have given those clips. They're really inexpensive. I have also been handing those out left and right. So when I sat down and said, what do my clients really like? What do I really like? What does the moment call for? That's how I came up with tonight's list. Everything on this list are things that we personally use, personally recommend to clients, and I hope you got 1 or 2 gems that will allow you to finish this amazing season. We are summer people here at Dressing Well, but also help you step into fall with a little bit more confidence. So thank you all for joining. Again, if you would like to join us on the Inside Dressing Well Insiders 3rd anniversary this September, we're building a new portal. The program is now going to come with the Dressing Well Method Self-Study course, a $99 value. You're going to, the old version of the program was 1 Q&A. You're going to get 2. You're going to still get the links, and we're also adding some Zoom special events so that our friends all over the country can join us, and we will still do a couple of local in-person events because they're so fun, and they allow us to make our amazing relationships in the marketplace available to all of you. So thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to read the chat after this call, and we will be back after Labor Day. Our Labor Day show is going to be the Wednesday. Our September show is going to be the first Wednesday after Labor Day. I think it's September 9th. Don't quote me. And then also in September, the live show is shifting to the first Wednesday of the month. Insiders is going to be on the 2nd. Sarah's Closet Hours, her just awesome Q&A. Come and get all of your questions answered. Insiders will still get access to the live show. They'll get a private Q&A with me, and then they will get a full hour with Sarah. And we really decided that to make this program all that it should be and can be, we really needed Sarah to focus on implementation. So you're going to be able to bring the shoes that you're planning to wear to a wedding and say, Sarah, do you think these are, what do you think? And she's going to say, awesome. Or she's going to say, think about it this way. Or you can say, not quite sure about this jacket, put it on, and she's going to say, I think it would be better a size down or a size up. You get the gist. So we are really excited. That program comes with 10 seasonal shopping links. It comes with 2 Q&A sessions, the portal, the course, Facebook group. It is amazing. So if you join tonight, $24.99, we are happy to send you a book, and we're happy to welcome you when the program turns 3 and 2.5 short weeks. All right, everyone, have a great rest of the evening, and we'll see you back here real soon. Okay, thank you so much, Sarah, for taking care of the chat, and get over to that blog. The pictures are amazing. Bye, everyone.